Livingston Farm is a model for sustainable community agricultural development. What that kind of means to me is a development that is based around an agricultural centerpiece where the farm kind of supports the entire community as a whole.
Livingston Farm is a 117-acre farm that sits adjacent to Livingston Manor. We're in the western Catskills. It's only 2 hours from New York City, and there's so much going on in this town that draws people up that want to really engage in nature. I get on this property and I feel inspired just stepping foot on it. The land itself is vast and varied, the topography. We have an entire mountainside. We have about 600 or 700 feet of elevation gain here. We have pastures. We have an incredible hemlock forest. There's a magic to this property where you step foot on it and you start exploring it and you just sink into it and you get lost.
Livingston Farm is the manifestation of a combination of different land uses that produce something that is greater than the sum of its parts. What we've been doing over the last few years is really working with our team of experts across multiple disciplines and synthesizing that knowledge into a site plan that serves a multitude of different uses. That includes a resort hotel centered around an agritourism experience. It includes housing, as well as agricultural activities through a 21-acre regenerative organic farm right here on site. What we've been looking to do here is to figure out how we can take this property here in Livingston Manor and then to overlay a pattern of respect and conservation-oriented development that helped to turn something that was previously underutilized into a vibrant mixed-use project.
In a perfect world, what we're building becomes a model for sustainable community agricultural development. We believe that we can make, with the farm as the centerpiece, a very advanced style of hamlet, which is what this entire Catskills area was built on in the first place.
There's a lot of like-minded people in this area that share the same values: conservation, celebrating farming, being much closer to the food that you eat, connecting with nature. So for me, it's really important that this project becomes a beacon for the community to see how you can lean into the farming aspect.
We've gotten incredible support from the state, from local business leaders, from nonprofits and conservation organizations. Ultimately, what we're trying to do is to inspire a vision of how agriculture and a more wellness-oriented style of living can really help to improve quality of life and outcomes for any sort of new residential or mixed-use community throughout the region.